Okay, it's time to add some sort of functionality like a poll. That was my original intention when I started this first trillionaire website. So let's see how we can do it. And full disclosure, I did a quick search outside of this VM for Drupal 10 poll, and I discovered, scroll past these guys, I guess I looked at it in this VM after all before. Let me show you what I found. Polls. It's a big, yeah, this one. Node, whatever. Polls. Let's zoom out a little. Web form is documented. I guess it wasn't here. I'll find it. So many pages. Poll module. Here we go. Drupal 8. And then it is for 8789. I think I may have actually tried it before now that I'm looking at this, and it doesn't work. Then I noticed down here the 8.x.1, no, the 8.x-1.x-dev works with Drupal 9 and 10. So we're going to try the dev version over here. Oh, I noticed it's dirty, the dirty repo, and there's websites, default files, all that shouldn't even be in there. We're just gonna go ahead and commit it. Looks like the last thing I worked on was region hero work in progress. Enter. We have a clean repo. Okay. Now if we screw up, we can roll back. Also a good time. Let's check ddev for a backup or something. I can't remember. We got export files. I saw we want to export to DB. Ooh. We'll pipe that or redirect that into a file outside of this directory called trill dump.sql. gzip format. There we go. So it says route database dump from project groups database db to std out in gzip format. I'm just going to take a look at it. I did not name it .gz, but who cares? All right, let's try this out. Clear ddev compose, or actually I copied and pasted. I copied it, so we'll just paste it. ddev composer required Drupal poll, and it has the dev version. Let's hope it works. So far, so good. I don't have any music on. Let's take care of that. Need no why. All right. We have composer lock component. We're tracking. Okay. Vim git ignore. What's going on? We don't want any of these in our repo, so let's also do this. Let's do that. We are very loud. Hold on. Okay. Now we're ignoring settings files, which is in websites. All in there, or anywhere really. Anyway, let's see what looks like here. We did not ignore web modules. Contrib. And now it's ignored. Okay, git add dot git ignore tab enter git commit -m -m ignore contrib modules. Okay. GHD, we added the git add composer star git commit. What did we do? Adding whole module. All right, back clean. Let's try to enable it. We can definitely use Drush ddev en poll. Is it poll? Successfully enabled poll. Let's check for anything poll related in admin somewhere. That's the user. I don't know. Configuration. Poll settings. Look at that. Configure polls. No idea what I'm doing. Let's see. Let's go to the web modules. First of all, let's get in an editor. I'm going to open VS Code. Stop typing around so much. Minimize this a bit. Maybe a little screen space. Okay, poll settings. There are no settings yet. Manage fields. I have no idea what to do, so let's check the README in at modules. Okay, we're in Drupal web modules contrib poll. We're going to look at the README, and it says implementation for a whole lot of no info. Poll is an entity with a poll choice field type to encapsulate each choice option and the initial vote. Let's just click around and see if there's any other poll stuff. Doesn't look like it. Poll settings still are the only poll related stuff I have found. Skip. Let's check the docs if they have any. Poll. And it was the top module. Look at that top result. I mean, silly me. Resources, read license, docs, modules, poll. All right, let's check it out. Unlike article and basic page, poll is not a content type that creates nodes with fields like it did in the past. Poll is an entity. It is the question itself. Creating polls. How to create new polls. Look how nice and short it is. I love it. It's a little older. I hope it still works. I imagine it does. Install the poll module as you would any other module. We did that. Go to admin content. Locate the poll tab across the top with the content and comments. Did I miss that? Content. Yes, I did. There it is. Poll. All right. So manage content and then polls. Add a poll. Question: who will be the first trillionaire? Question mark. Choice. We have Elon Musk. Add another item. We have Jeff Bezos. I wanted to pull these. Ideally, we'd be pulling these from content, I think. But for now, we're going to do as we're told and see what happens. Full duration, I guess, until it happens. It would be cool if we can later, hook it into some sort of live feed to trigger when it happens. Allow anonymous votes? No. Allow cancel votes? Sure. Allow view results? A flag indicating whether users may see the result before voting. Wonder if that skews the votes. We're just going to leave the default settings as is and see what happens. Drive-by body bus. I only think that's what he said. Who will be the first trillionaire? All right, I'm just studying it to see what we're dealing with. And as far as I can tell, it looks cool. we'll click it and see what happens. Oh, we get to actually view it in all its glory. I'm going to vote for Elon. My vote has been recorded, and that's it. Holy crow. We have a working poll. Now, we will try to add it to the home page. Creating polls. We did all this. Why don't you kill me? Extending polls. How to add fields to polls. Current limitations. Placing polls in a block. This is what we are interested in. Goal. Create a block showing the polls you made. Or the poll. Poll. Prerequisite knowledge. Creating a custom block. Create the block type. Okay, so we are going to want to, I'm going to pull this over here. La-di-di-di-da. There it is. C'est bon, c'est bon. C'est si bon. Jeff Easy. All right, create the block type. We're going to want to go to manage, structure, block layout, custom block library. And then from here, I'm going to go back to the instructions. Go to the structure, block type subtab. Block type subtab, this one. So we don't want the blocks, we want the block types. And we're going to want to add custom block type, give it a label, manage fields. Okay, I'm going to pause the instructions and do this. First trillionaire block. Ooh, I'm just going to throw who in front. And then I am going to save it. And it looks like we're going to reference the entity, the poll entity, maybe. So what we're going to do, it's telling us to do is manage fields on this new poll block type. So we'll just click it, manage fields. Add a reference field to other and label it poll question. So add field. I'm going to minimize that. It's telling us to look for a reference, I think, a reference field. So reference other, I believe it said. Add a reference field to other. I hope that's what it means. And label it poll question. Save and continue. Type of item to reference, poll. If you want to have multiple questions showing in the box, change the value, and blah, blah, blah. We don't want that. If you want to add structure, nah. Lastly, manage display by hiding the body field. Okay. We have what we need. Defaults are fine because we only want one. What did it say? Multiple questions. We only have one question. So poll question, help text. I'm guessing all the these things, fields, default fields, values are fine. So I'm going to go ahead and save, and then it's saying we're going to want to hide the body field. So this is the body field. We don't want to edit. We want, yes, we do want to edit, I guess. No. We're going to go back. We don't want to edit the field whatsoever. We are interested in the display of the field. So manage form display or manage display. Which one? Manage display. So that is right here. I'm losing a train of thought. Go to structure. Nope. Manage display, hiding the body field. Hide the label to the poll question and set format to show the full entity save. Okay. That's a lot of steps in one paragraph. Label is hidden. Format, we don't even want it up here at all. So if we pull it down to disabled, this will change to this being there. Like that. Whoop, whoop. All right, the body field is hidden. Hide the label to the poll question. This is what they're talking about here. This is the label. This is the poll question. These are our options, and we want it hidden. Visually hidden means, as it says, it won't be seen, but it will be hidden with CSS, meaning theoretically, screen readers or whatnot will pick it up. Anyway, hidden. And set the format to show the full entity. So this is the display of the entity. No, that's not right here. I have no idea. Format label. Poll question. Label hidden format. What? Entity. Rendered entity. So it doesn't say full entity, but that's what it means. It wants the rendered entity. The only other option other than label is that entity ID, which will, as you can expect, will just be a number or a UUID. In this case, no, a number. I don't know, actually. But we'll save. Now for the block itself, go to Structure, Block Layout, Custom Block Library. All right, now we get to add that custom block we just created into, or create a block out of it, I mean. Block Layout. Manage Structure Block Layout. Place block. Add custom block. Custom block library. That's it. Add custom block. Who first trillionaire block. Block description. Poll or first trillionaire. There's that body that will not get displayed no matter what we do. I am going to take a side step here because it will help people, I'm sure. I'm going to go back to the configuration to hide this from the form display as well, because it's just confusing if you leave it. All right, block layout. I'm going to right click, open a new tab, and I'm actually going to pull it over here so we can look at it side by side. Custom block library. Nope. Block types. Manage fields. No, I already. Oh, yeah. All right, so we went into manage display to disable the body, which is this. Now, to get rid of it from the form as well, so it's just out of our lives completely, you come to manage form display. This is the form. Here's the body. I'm talking like you're a child, but it's only to keep my mind straight. Down to disabled. Save. Block description, poll question, disabled body, save. Now, if we refresh this screen, the body should disappear as well. Hooray, it disappeared. Okay, back to the lecture at hand. Poll for first trillionaire, poll question. And I notice we can do an autocomplete for the poll question we created. That's an entity that exists in the database. Let's go ahead and check it out. ddev something status gives us phpMyAdmin. You can control click it. If we look in the DB, our Drupal database is named DB because we use the default from ddev. Theoretically, we find a poll table. There's a poll table. There's poll, and we have, like I said, a UUID. There is a normal ID, UUID, and a language code. If we look at poll choice, this will be Musk and Jeff, I believe. However, to find them, don't really know how. There's much more tables. Poll and for voting, field data, is there anything in here? There's the actual choice text. These IDs will match up with the other table we were just looking at, poll, which is poll choice. This one is poll choice field data. So it's, it's a cleanly designed set of tables for one bit or a couple bits of functionality. There's poll choice. Like I said, entity ID, or sorry, I'm getting all flustered. I'm guessing it's this choice target ID, the ID of the target entity. So that target entity 1 and 2 would be full choice field data, 1 and 2 being Elon Musk field. That's it. Okay, enough of that. Close phpMyAdmin. We're going to save this poll question and all that. And now we have an actual block, I think. Yes, we have the poll for first trillionaire. And if we go to block layout, we can drop it into the content area. I'm going to press place to just step back. We went to manage, structure, block layout. And then we have a list of our regions. We're going to pop or click place block into content region and filter. If we write poll, there's our poll for first trillionaire. Place block. I'll just leave this. I'm not going to display the title. And we'll see what happens. The title of the block. I'm hoping the title of the question must show, of course. And that will be our title. So now we only want to show it on the home page, actually. So show for the listed pages. And the instructions down here tell us if we put in front, it will only show on the front page. Save block. Back to site. And there is our poll with my 1 vote. Awesome. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, if I skipped anything, you need more info, you want more tutorials, just let me know. Thanks for watching.